Howdy everybody, and welcome back to BTD6. You know, I said I was gonna do whatever is listed on this, but I mean, scrapyard's actually not a bad idea for it, but I'm revoking that immediately. We're gonna do one more Axis of Havoc type run, right? But we're gonna do it on Resort, and for a very good reason. I don't know how well this one will go. I haven't said it, but you'll see it in the title anyway. So we are right, you can't actually start with them. We're gonna try Alchemist Havoc. Or Access of Potions. We're gonna have quite a few Alchemists as well. We should set them to Strong. Now, I don't know how long he can defend on his own, and if he can defend for long enough for Etienne. His burn damage is decent. That's why I have him set to Strong. I guess I should call it his dot. I don't know what you want me to call it. But we'll see. If it is a no, which I'm kind of curious about if we'll ever run into a no, that is... we should definitely set him to first. Oh, wow. We actually lose there, huh? Maybe we should just set it to first. Let's see if that makes a difference. I just worry about not hitting my Pierce cap, right? That's my issue with that. Or whiffing a green. Nah, never mind. Okay. It was just set it to first. Okay, don't set it to Strong. We just have to beat this wave. Do we beat this wave though? Holy cow. No, we don't. Maybe we do set him to Strong. And then first. Oh. Oh man, it looks like we are not going to have enough. What do you think about 2 Alchemists? Is 2 Alchemists too much? Because like one of these guys, they're targeting like the same spots. It's not really actually helping that much, huh? Yeah, that actually doesn't help. So instead it's probably... what is stronger acid? It dissolves faster? Probably larger potions, just to hit better. Set to first or Strong? You're set to first, okay. He just kind of whiffs on one of the guys, huh? Holy cow, it's close. We can try Stronger Acid, and then if that doesn't work, I don't know. I'm actually surprised by this. Try both. Well, if this doesn't work, then maybe the Axis of Potions is not very good. I think this should work now, yeah. Holy cow. Then he should be able to beat this wave on his own, just because it's only blues. And he has pretty good Pierce. This wave's worth about 200 bucks, 250 bucks, I think. Maybe even 300. So overall, it'll get us pretty close. Yeah, that was not so bad. Oh my goodness, dude. Okay. But he does pop yellows down all the way, it looks like. And then we can get Etienne. Okay. Does Etienne get camo detection in time? Hold on. I gotta be smart about where I put Etienne, because Etienne is gonna give camo detection to like everybody. He should have it by wave 24, which is all we need. We don't really need acidic mixture dip much. Doesn't do much for us, right? Throws a helpful potion at a nearby monkey that allows him to pop lead balloons and do extra damage to ceramic and moab glass balloons. So, like, does that matter, right? That's the issue. Because he can't buff. If you didn't know, Etienne actually can't take buffs. He's just immune to them. Which is, for one, just interesting on its own right, I guess, but like, all the alchemists can't be buffed either, so... Next to more damage to Moab class balloons and strips fortified off of smaller balloons. Do we care about that either? Man! So we do get camo detection in time. At worst, I can purchase it. But like... I clearly think that this is going to be like a top path carry. Ooh, I don't like that. Or did I say top path? Middle path carry. But also unstable concoction doesn't do anything for us right now. So maybe what we want to do... we want him here? We probably want him here. This is probably fine. And just do that. Acid pool should make a pretty big difference. I don't know if they can share coatings. I don't think they can. I don't think it stacks, even between the different types. But that is helping quite a bit. The faster throwing is a lot faster. Etienne now has camo detection. We will need to use the ability probably for wave 36 and probably wave 37 if it comes back. We can do lead to gold. I think you just get base lead generation. Right? Converts lead balloons to gold. Special solvents do extra damage to lead balloons, destroying them in one shot and generating cash. Wonder if it actually does bonus damage to lead balloons. Like if you go perishing potions and lead to gold, do you do way extra damage to the DDTs? We may as well take lead to gold, right? It does make everything just kind of easier. Does it? I don't know. Man, this mid-game, this early to mid-game is really weird. Huh. And then you can't even get to unstable concoctions, or after unstable concoction until probably like 38, probably. You guys hear that? That was a Discord notification, but I don't know if you guys hear that. I'm going to close Discord real quick, just in case. Yeah, 4,500 is not particularly close yet. Okay. I do like the flower design of this. And if you guys didn't know, this is the pet from the social season. Oh, the pets can't walk on the track? That's kind of interesting. And also they're not transforming? Wonder why. Etienne should be able to handle this wave, I think, on their own. Yeah. And with 2 drones at once, they do have a lot better popping power. Transforming Tonic is probably how we're going to beat Moabs early on. Man, I don't know. I didn't really think this one out before starting it, you know that? Typically I do a little bit of thinking. Not this time. Beyond thinking, you know, Resort will probably help. Which is true. It will probably help. Very nice. This is the wave I was worried about for Etienne, but it looks okay. Yeah, it's not actually that bad. And then that means we probably don't need to buy camo detection? We do need to buy this now so that we actually have it when the Moab comes. Rubber to gold does not. Whoops. Thought that would be okay. Rubber to gold doesn't actually do anything in Chimps outside of removing resistances, right? It just. It ignores the bonus, the 1.5 or 2x money, whatever it is, from popping. Man, I was too late on that again. This isn't that hard, this wave. I'm mistiming it. We probably generally want to go perishing potions, don't we? Yeah, that went actually pretty well. Because Moabs are going to be a very big hang-up for us, I think. Ceramics. They're a little scary, huh? I'm gonna wait to spend my money until I have to spend it is the other thing. Because I'm just unsure when I'll need it, right? This ability comes back pretty fast, and this wave's pretty tanky. There you go. And look at that, we even stalled perfectly with that. And I think, this ability is very good. Yeah. I should probably be willing to use it more. How much of a return on time is it? Alright, it's active for 1/3 of the cooldown. That's good to know. We should probably buy a second one of these, right? Oh, the purple flowers. I don't know if I've ever seen that. And we get camo detection by wave 42. That is the wave that you need it by. Okay, we can handle that. Because that's rainbow camos. Oh, oops, I hit the wrong button. That's okay. With 2 of these guys, we probably... Well, actually, we want 3 of these guys, and then we can worry about a tier 5, probably, right? Because 3 of these guys means you have permanent uptime on it, assuming you transform 1 at a time. That's true. Okay. Does he go to magic damage type when he powers up? I bet he does, huh? Then maybe, I wonder if 3 of these guys defends for a lot of the game and we can get like a Bloons Master Alchemist. Each one of these guys costs how much? 9,200 or 10,100? 5, I should say. That was actually surprisingly close. I didn't really mention it. That was pretty close. Ooh. Look away from my baby. Here you go, buddy. Oh, I didn't even see what killed me. You know what? I've died on this wave recently before as well. It's kind of shocked when it happened then, too. Is it just a few ceramics? Yeah, that is all it is, huh? Okay. That's probably something we need to just blast, yeah. It was a camo regrow purple. The camo doesn't matter, I guess, but... we should get the third one of these. There we go. Okay. And now we can cycle their abilities. Once all 3 are cooled down, if we don't need to cool them down in between, right? I guess if one's not active, then we should have enough. Or we should have another one ready to be active. That's how it should work, I think. Like that. And then by the time this one wears off, the third one should be ready again. Yeah, okay. Okay. And our timings are a little bit off, but that's okay. What would we go for first here, huh? I guess is the question. I should actually check to see how their Moab popping power is. Not very good, huh? It's manageable, almost. Okay, we should just not worry about it. Yeah, it's so much easier if we just use abilities, huh? And don't worry about it. We have 55. Ceramics seem to be quite a big issue for these guys. That's rough. It means we're probably going to really struggle with super ceramics as well. Did you know that the Bloon Master Alchemist, by the way, his ability where he turns things to a red bloon doesn't just have to hit Moabs, but also is affected by attack speed and attack cooldown. So, you can make him do some pretty crazy stuff if you stack attack speed and whatnot. This is going okay. It looks like these guys probably even pop a BFB on their own. I think just one Moab we can handle. I might have regretted. No, we're good. That gets us all on off cooldown pretty much, right? Awesome. I don't think that will matter, but just in case it did, that's handy. We are definitely going to use an ability here. One thing that is nice is that Unstable Concoction also weakens the innards of a Moab, you know? Which is a pretty big deal when you have limited attacks, I guess, like this. I don't know. Ooh. Yeah, so purples are immune, so this is probably the sort of wave that we want to use Etienne's abilities on. It's 250 purples, if you didn't know. We're almost all done now. Could be. Yeah, that's a pretty rough. That's a pretty tough wave. Okay, one of these abilities clears out wave 63. There you go. So wave 76 is probably solved in a similar fashion. I'll just be honest, it probably just is. 78, you probably just use 2 of them, you know, and there's enough cooldown time. Because I think it's a 60-second cooldown. No, that doesn't sound right. Maybe it's a 45-second cooldown, 15-second active period. Because I think it goes up to 20, 40. Like 40 cooldown, 20 use on tier 3. Tier 5, sorry. Sorry, I have a little bit of a fussy baby nearby. I might have to pause and feed him. Let's see. Oh, one of these guys takes out multiple BFBs. I guess the question that we're looking for is it just damage we need, or is it time? Like, damage over time that we need? Currently, it's just damage. Yeah, reinforced. We're just gonna power through that with abilities. I think that, ooh, look at that, we can stall for some ability time, I guess. He's gonna wear out at a really bad timing, I think. No, perfect timing, look at that. Now what is wave 69? I don't know if I've ever paid attention to it. Ceramics, leads, and that crying baby. Hold on. Yeah, so here at wave 70, I will be right back. You guys won't notice outside of missing a couple. Alrighty, I'm back. So, the only thing is, I'll probably make another cut in this video, not that you'll see that one. But it ended up being like, what am I trying to say? Yeah, my Steam Deck, I plug it into charge whenever I'm not recording, right? But I plugged it in, and then walked away to help the baby, and feed the baby, and take care of him, and give him some attention and stuff. And now that I've come back, my Steam Deck was not charging. It was actively losing charge, so it's probably gonna... It might die a little bit. We'll see. I might have to pause. We'll see. I was, expecting to use more than Middle Path Alchemist, but it might just be like Middle Path Alchemist spam, huh? Because he's the one that does big damage. And we just need enough active at all times, pretty much. I was thinking it would be... Well, no, this isn't an axis without... I would like to at least get Bottom Path Alchemist. Oh my goodness, yeah, it says I have like 20 minutes battery life. Okay. So this clearly isn't gonna work. I will, finish a couple more waves and we'll see what happens. Have I really spent that much money, dude? It's already wave 74. He costs 10, 10, 10. We've only spent 30,000. Give or take a little bit. We're gonna be at 70,000, I guess. Actually, no, this adds up, right? Okay. Oh, he actually still just throws potion. Okay. I didn't know how he actually worked, I'll be honest. Oh, he doesn't transform these guys because they're too high up tier. Because he only transforms tier 3 and below for magic monkeys, right? Okay. Granted, his efficiency is a little better in terms of cooldown, right? And possibly what we could do is, like, take a few more alchemists before we upgrade one to Bloom's Master Alchemist. Right? Okay, we're fine. This is wave 78, I just realized. 1, 2, 3, 4... We'll see this. Does this transform all of them? Yes, it does. Okay. Then we'll do one more for the Bloom's Master Alchemist. How about that? We'll have 5 that are actually kept for transforming. Oh, they actually got through. Oh, of course it was on the wave where I was placing them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guess it doesn't really matter if we hit play beforehand, huh? Let's see, does this handle it, or do I need to upgrade? Oh, we need to do one of these guys. Oh, jeez. We need to do 2 of those guys. Then you are going to be this one. Red to gold. I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with this. Hopefully this will help. And then when we see the other rush, we'll just hit it. Yeah, that's what we should have done last time. I don't think the gold potion matters particularly much, so that's too bad. Okay, we can use this to help. We need to start using Etienne's abilities far more, it seems like. Me at least. After we beat wave 80, I'm gonna have to pause for just a split second, just to make sure we can actually get this recording done. This has been really janky, I'm sorry, but it's okay. I might split it into 2 pieces. Not for you guys, just for me, to make the recording process a little easier. That was probably not very bright. Alright, I'll be back once again. You guys won't miss anything. Alrighty. Man, I had to take like an hour-long break here just to get things back in order. I think if we use this one, we're probably fine. Yeah, and then this wave is actually like a bigger version of that wave. So, we're gonna need to be a little cautious. Like, yeah. I didn't want to have to use all my abilities, but wave 83 is just reinforced ceramics. So hopefully it's not so bad. If we do something like this, yeah. And then we can use this one more time, and with that, we will let our other transformer tonics come back. And hey, we're over halfway to River to Gold, or I guess the Moonmaster Alchemist. I wasn't looking. Okay, I don't know if it does like an AoE burst when you activate it, but wow, that did a lot of damage right then. Did you guys see that? Alright. This one doesn't seem like it'll be too bad, because we can just use these as we deem fit, I guess. And we'll go ahead and use this. Yeah. That seemed alright. Man, this has ended up just being like knowing how to use your abilities properly, huh? Which is a little not what I wanted, but that's okay. I wonder if just 3 of them is enough. I don't really know if we're gonna get the axis of potions. There we go, that's what I was calling it, right? Just because it doesn't really help that much. I don't really believe it does, right? Because all we have to do, it means we're saving like an extra 50k for throwing it at, it's more than 50, it's like 60k to throw it at the, Perma-Brew, because none of these guys can be buffed. Curious if this is enough. I kind of doubt it. But maybe with these guys? That's, pretty good. There you go. Yes, it was enough. We're gonna have to hit this. I think it does do an AoE or something. That's what it seems like when you activate it, huh? Maybe that's just... Do we die here? No, not with these we don't. Oh hey, we got this guy. I think you want that path. Then you probably want to set him to strong, huh? And then he'll just get rid of all the chunky stuff. A lot of it, at least, I hope. Nope. Oh, wow. Okay. You just lose that. That's kind of crazy. Oops, one more. Probably just these drones, right? Or not. That's okay. I thought Bloom's back. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, I thought he had infinite range. He does. You gotta be real careful about those. Wave 95 looks like we're gonna need to have transforming whatever capped. Oh, is this actually costing us the money? Oh, it does. So I guess we probably can't do. Huh. I hadn't considered that. This way gives us enough time that any ability should cool down by the time you get to the DDTs. Just about. Yeah. And if this isn't enough, which it might not be. No, it is almost just barely not enough, actually. I guess theoretically, if you wanted to buff the transforming tonic tier 5, what's that even actually called? Sorry. Sounded like, if it sounded like I just fell over, I kind of did. Total transformation. Yeah, they just got through. They got Pierce capped. That's my bad. But you could probably go for faster throwing on all these guys. Oh, you actually can't upgrade them while they are in that form. How interesting. We use 97 to recharge our abilities. There you go. Oh wait, no, he turned them into red blue. I was like, what happened to wave 97? Yeah, he turns them into red blues, dude. I knew that. Yeah, we had to be a little careful. As long as we get transforming, yeah, as long as we get this one back. We beat those, alright, we are on wave 100. Like, actually, though. He takes a lot of our money away, dude. I'm realizing. I got a lot of our money. We just use all our abilities and hope it's enough, right? So this is definitely not an axis of potions, but that's okay. Alright, let me reactivate this, and that should be good. Come on. Hey, there we go. Look at that. And a 000 Desperado to boot. Wow. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of funny to think that this guy did all the work, but this guy got all the credit, huh? Alrighty. With that, this video took me about 4 hours to make, but hey, I did it. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please do leave a like. Axis of potions, not a thing. Not unless you get him last, in which case, you're actually probably still fine. But then you're just dumping into a tier 5 that doesn't matter before you get the other tier 5. Don't really know why you do that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.